here's our show.
You might think you know us, but there's more than what meets the eye.
And more than what meets the eye is clearly we're just starting and we're so excited to grow with you guys along this journey. This is our first ever episode doing anything like this, so we're so excited and we hope you enjoy.
We're gonna tell you about us, the purpose of this podcast, why you should watch, our mission and our goals, and tell you about us so you know who you're dealing with.
It's going to be awesome. So to get into it, our first thing I want to talk about is our purpose. So of course, we're best friends and we are on a mission to share with you all sides of who we are, to where we can show you how we navigated our lives through the ups and downs to better help you become your own person as well.
We really want to help motivate everyone to grow, continue to learn, and to always be yourself.
And with that as well, we also want to just share and allow you guys to embrace all sides of who you are through us showing you every aspect, every obstacle, every goal that we've had to overcome, or every goal we've achieved, to where you feel comfortable being exactly who you are as well.
And so that's what we're all about, but now it's time to get to know us a little bit.
Wow! So, I love talking about myself today.
She's not kidding.
So, of course, I am Co of the Co-Emo Show, otherwise known as Corey. So, I'll just dive into it. I'm clearly super loud, very energetic.
So loud.
Yeah.
Gets in trouble for her loudness.
Every single day. And I am just full force, always at like peak energy levels. You might notice that now. And so I am originally from Illinois. I was born in Illinois, however, moved to Florida when I was in second grade. Met this one the first day of school. Crazy, ever since second grade. And just kind of a quick little background. Was playing basketball, volleyball, all throughout elementary, always into sports. And as I got to high school, my biggest goal was to go to college for a sport, play collegiate level. And I ran cross country and track, played volleyball, basketball, of course, in high school. Once I went to college, I ran cross country and track. I messed that up. Anyways, here we are. Ran at Weber International, got my master's there as well while I was graduate assistant coaching. And then I had this amazing opportunity back here with my coach who had trained me all throughout high school, Coach Wilson. Shout out, love you. And now I'm co-owning and running Nomad's Elite Sports Performance in Venice, Florida. And I'm just so excited. It's been the greatest transition ever. And now I get to be with my best friend back in the same cities. And now we're just ready to freaking attack the world, conquer it together. So now, enough about me. Mo, we're ready.
So I'm Mo, obviously, otherwise known as Mariah, but usually everyone from Venice calls me Mo. Even people I meet later in life have called me Mo.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I'm the more serious one. I would say I'm more introverted, but once you get to know me, I would say that's quite the opposite way to go. I also love to laugh, and you know, I'm very laid back, very chill. We balance each other out very well.
This woman keeps me in line, okay? In line. But
this woman keeps me laughing straight up all the time. Like, I can't even. We're great.
We're literally such a good mix of each other. It's kind of crazy. But it works.
It's meant to be. Like,
literally.
I don't know another best friend pair more meant to be. Honestly.
I don't know where I'd be in this world without this woman.
Me either. We call each other Selena. Anyways, background on myself. So I have been born and raised in Venice, Florida. We both went to Venice L, Venice Middle, Venice High, you know, Venice, go Indians. And then I went to Florida State, go Noles, and I did play basketball. We're on the same basketball team, but not into volleyball. And then, but not in college. I did straight up school in college, and then I went to University of Stetson's College of Law for law school. And then I graduated there and took the bar and passed. And now I am starting as an associate attorney at Berlin Patent Ebeling in Sarasota in like a week and a half. So I've been to school my whole life, but it's been fun. I've always had her to keep my life fun, but it's been great.
It's crazy. She's a lawyer.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess I am.
Yeah.
I got sworn in when? A week ago?
Yeah, literally just last week.
She was there. So.
I get chills. Chills. She's a freaking lawyer. Yo, speak to my lawyer next time, okay?
I'm getting that. But yeah, so we have been on both of our journeys together through it all. And the best part is we have such different lives, but they're still so intertwined. Like,
yeah, I mean...
We're chilling every day.
Yeah,
That
yes.
we can be. Yeah.
And it's crazy because when we essentially separated, like when we went to college...
Physically.
Yes. Never that we like stopped like being best friends or anything like that, but it's crazy that we did go our separate ways, still were able to grow with each other, and then now we're back in Venice, Sarasota, and we're doing this together.
Yeah, it's a full circle life. Like,
It is.
Yeah, full circle life moment.
And I mean, Venice is where it all started.
Venice is such a great place. You know, we grew up and we were always like, we're never coming back here. It's too small. Like,
Literally.
this place, sucks, whatever. Other than the physical characteristics of
Yeah.
this, no one can say is bad. We are beach town.
Like-
always nice. Like, not too big, not too small. But
Yeah,
when
and
it all came, we have lots of friends that come back. Like,
Yes,
we're
everyone.
back, people come back. Yeah.
And that's the thing too. It's like I feel like in a lot of smaller like hometowns, people always say, "Oh, I'll never come back. Oh, I hate it here." Yo, let's just get this straight. Anytime that I've ever heard that or anything like that, I always think of Venice, and I love coming back. I do agree that it was nice to see other parts of Florida.
Has to happen.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I think now coming back, I'm way more appreciative of what I have back here. My family, friends, all the connections that we both share here. It's been such an amazing thing to come back to.
Yeah, it's great. And I mean, definitely leaving and getting those experiences to realize just how privileged we really are to grow up here and come back and see people, talk crap, and we're like, no, like, this is
You
a
don't
great place.
understand.
Yeah, or even people, like, I don't know, it's just, you love it.
You do.
Yeah.
And I think that's one thing that has allowed us to be exactly who we want to be or who we aspire to continue to be is this place. This place, I feel like, has shaped who we are and shaped our friendship and our connections, our relationships here. It just literally, there's no stopping here. The level of opportunity and possibilities just within this small community is unbelievable. Like there's no limit. There is no limit. Or the limit does not exist. Yes.
Oh my god. But yeah, when people say it takes a village, like it really does. Both of us are super blessed to have amazing mentors in Venice that, keep in touch with me, leave. My teachers, everyone knows I love my teachers, shout out Ms. Farrar. And, just to come back and know you still have that support, and even when you're gone, you have that support. It's just, of course, I didn't grow up anywhere else, so I don't know any other community like that, but I don't hear, like, my friends from other towns saying anything like that.
No, you know what? And we've talked about this too. I mean, I had so many friends in college that would always say, "Oh, I'm never going to go back." And a lot of them never went back to their hometown, which is so weird, I feel like, for both of us, because I don't think there was a time that I said to myself, I never want to go back to Venice.
I definitely did say that. I definitely did. I will admit it. It's not even like, I was like not forced this way back, but I was like motioned this way back, and I'm here and I love it. I love it. Everything happens for a reason. I'm so glad to be back.
And I think that's what it is too.
Yeah.
It's the opportunities that had kind of, like you said, come full circle were back here, and the way that life worked, it kind of brought us back here. I mean,
Everything happening for a reason.
yeah, that's really what it is. I mean, trust your freaking gut.
Corey's first piece of advice.
Yeah. Oh, I have hair. I shed.
Well, so kind of to, that's Venice. Obviously, we love it. But again, like this podcast, it's our first one.
I know, and
it's not gonna be our last, because this is just something I think that we both are using to help each other and to grow, because again, we've grown together forever and we're only 25, 24.
Yeah.
So we have plenty of growing to continue to do, plenty of growing and learning, but with this podcast, we want to help other people do that, because like we were saying, we're so lucky to have the people in our lives and the opportunities in our lives to take advantage of, that we really want to help people just do that with us.
Yeah.
We're pretty fun. So, yeah.
I mean, come on. No, and that was such a great comment, because we're trying to not just show you like who we are, but show you that there is resources and like your family, your friends, your mentors around you that can almost jumpstart you into doing the things you've always wanted to do. So I think now that we're kind of talking about like different like advice, things like that, we each probably have our own little piece of advice that we want to leave you with here as well. And then we also have some fun stuff for you guys at the end. But I would say like a big piece of advice for me right now is to consistently put yourself out there. Don't be scared to do something. I mean, I think this podcast, we honestly just said one day, like, we're gonna do it.
And we're doing it.
And here we are. I mean, we don't even know what we're doing, but here we are. So we're doing whatever we can to do what we want to do and use those resources around you. Don't be afraid to do it. That's it. Like, go for it. Even if you don't know what the heck you're doing, we're here and we're doing it. So freaking just don't ever believe that you can't do something.
Yeah, I obviously completely agree with that. Definitely do whatever, and like while you're making that decision, you're like, I'm doing this, you can figure it out as you go, like everyone can. While you're doing that, always be like who you are. Just embrace all sides of yourself, because nobody else is like you at all. And the only way to get, further is to be unique. So you have to be you, because no one else is. So embrace all of who you are. A perfect example is how our lives diverged and came back. Like, people only met, like, people from our high school, they know high school Mo and Co. People from college, they know college Mo and Co. And then people post-college know, or law school know that version. But now we're back and we're going to be all of who we are, all those experiences. So we want you to be every experience you've ever had. Take it, be who you are, and then go do what you decide to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Woo! But that's just the first piece of advice you want to give you guys. There's so much more to come. But a cool thing that we're going to implement in every episode is going to be leaving you guys with a quote and also a question at the end. So our first quote.
Our quote for today is, "It takes courage to grow up and be who you really are," from E.E. Cummings.
And so with that quote, our question for you guys is, who do you want to be, and how are you going to be who you want to be?
And we want you to answer that question.
So now, with those questions, we do want you to answer. You can answer in comments, send us a DM, and this episode is going to be on Instagram and YouTube. And you can follow us at Kicking It with Corey
and at Mo Mill, 2 L's _. It has MOEMILL _.
Yes. But of course, we have our show Instagram at Como the. You'll see it, Como the Show, of course, on Instagram. But we would love for you guys to be interactive. Think about those quotes. What do they mean to you? And how are you going to be who you want to be? So we are so excited. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is just the beginning. We're all going to be growing together, and we would love to hear what you guys have to say.
And we cannot wait to keep going and hear from you guys.
Yes. A cool thing that we will be implementing is having guests on the show. We're so excited, and we're not sure really every week, every other week, but we will be having guests, and we do want to hear from you. So we want to be as helpful and as resourceful as we can to you guys. So don't be afraid to be interactive or ask us questions. Send us messages. We will go crazy over helping you guys.
Yeah, we really want you guys to learn, and we're going to bring people on we learn from so that you can learn from them as well. The best way to grow is to learn from others who've done it. I mean, there's a reason there's the word wisdom.
Absolutely.
People learn and they tell you, and you use that wisdom. Really take it and use it for yourself.
100%. And I think...
And we love all of our guests because
You guys are in for a treat. And with that, we are just so excited to take on this new podcast world and vlogging world with you guys. And I hope that we can be a resource to you guys as well.
That's the goal.
Co and Mo, we out.